I'm Brett Watson.
And I'm Tyler Watson.
And we're a married gay couple. We live in Anchorage, Alaska, and we attend Turn Again United Methodist Church. Well, I grew up in the Methodist Church, and I can pretty safely say that I think it's been the institution that shaped me most as a person. It's the church that helped me claim my faith and provided me platforms such as Army, Wesley Campus Ministry, Family Promise, and other mission work like that to help me live that faith out. And I'd say that just as importantly, throughout my life, the Methodist Church and Methodist churches have given me opportunities and places of community and places to belong.
Yeah, and as an Episcopalian, I have a relatively new relationship with the UMC. Being married to Brett and attending a Methodist church have really opened my eyes to a different way of being church. I've really grown to appreciate the diversity of thought and worship between my own tradition and the church I'm currently attending. The UMC has challenged my assumptions and beliefs about God and the church and service, and I can definitely say my faith is stronger for it.
Well, I think that a full and rich faith comes in no small part from acceptance and love of oneself. And that message for an LGBTQ kid in the suburban South was really too hard to come by in the Methodist Church. It wasn't really until college that I started to hear that message, and I think it's no coincidence that my faith became richer and fuller at the same time.
Now, this question's tricky for me because my experience in individual UMC congregations have been nothing but positive, full of love and acceptance. But then I look to the UMC's official stance on homosexuality, and that message isn't about love and acceptance, but rather condemnation and exclusion. I believe that church membership is an important part of living in a Christian community, and as long as the UMC continues to hold its position on gay people, I personally don't feel comfortable taking that important step. There have been many times in my life when discussing LGBTQ issues in the church when a non-affirming Christian, who I believe genuinely has good intentions, will give me a list of Bible verses to explain why homosexuality is wrong, as if I've never read these verses before, or wrestled with these issues, or stayed up late at night praying about it. And it's just not true. Not only does this further drive home this message that we hear of condemnation and exclusion, but it also discounts my own experience of God as somehow inherently wrong or less worthy than theirs.
You know, one of the amazing things about the Methodist Church is its connectional system that brings together people from all around the world to worship and serve God. Having recently moved across the continent, there's something really special about establishing a new church home, but still being tied to every other church that I've called home in the past through that connectional ministry. Apart from all the other very tangible changes that a split could bring to the church, I don't want to think about how much smaller the church would feel, regardless of what the particular fault lines might be.
Yeah, and as a member of a denomination that has gone through these kind of splits, whether it's because of the ordination of women or LGBTQ inclusion, I've seen firsthand the pain that schism causes for all parties involved, making people feel like they have to choose sides, pitting brother against sister, and tearing apart congregations. I really respect and admire the UMC for having open hearts, open minds, open doors, and for allowing for a diversity of belief while at the end of the day being united as both fellow Christians and Methodists. I think it would be a great loss to the universal church for a denomination like the UMC to become fractured and broken. Unity first and foremost. I hope the Commission on a Way Forward finds a solution that has room for both full LGBTQ participation and inclusion in the life of the church, while at the same time ensuring that all United Methodists feel like they are being heard. I think we have the opportunity of a lifetime here to make the UMC truly reflect God's love and acceptance of all.
I would say that my hope is simply stated in this, that Tyler and I are part of the last generation that are hurt by this in the church.